Hi everyone, this is my holiday card series and this is card number 1 and I hope you guys enjoy. I started with this stamp set, Let It Snow from the Green Farm, and I'm lining them up on my Real Memory Keepers letterpress, and I got this idea from Julia on YouTube to use your letterpress as stamping block. And I stamped the images. I stamped a lot of the images. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use yet, or if I'm going to use all of them, but I'm using my Copics to color them. So I hope you guys enjoy. Once I finished coloring my images, I cut them out and put them to the side, and I'm creating my background now. I'm using the Ice Spruce Distress ink, and this is from the winter set, and I'm just coloring some sky in the background, and I'm just doing the top of the card. The card I'm making today is actually a 5.5 inch square card. Then I use this stamp also from the Let It Snow stamp set. Then I'm using my Versamark Dazzle ink to stamp my snowy background. And then I'm going to use the ultra fine white embossing powder from Simon Says Stamp, and just gonna cover my ink and then heat it. Voila, snow. Then I use the Mama Elephant Snow-Capped Mountains die set to create my mountains that are going to be in the background. And I'm using my Temper Glass Distress ink to color my mountains. And then I'm going to add the snow caps at the top. Rest of my snowbanks, I'm using the MFT stitched snow drifts to create some small snowbanks or hills, which I'm going to adhere to the front of my card. And this one is actually stitched, so I love to see that stitched line. So I use all 3 dies and I cut 3 hills, 3 sets of hills. Then I use from some silver glitter tape, which I got at impressstamps.com, and I'm just gonna put it all around the front of my card base, like so. Then I use my BG49 Copic marker to color some white cardstock, and I use it to frame my card front, and that's the aqua color going around. And then I'm gonna adhere this to my card base, like so. I love that glitter tape. Then I add my sentiment, which says "Let's be merry," to the front using my black licorice ink from MFT Stamps. And now I'm arranging my images, and I felt like I wanted that little penguin to slide down a hill, so I made it look like he was sliding. And then I'm adhering my polar bear, like so. And I decided to actually use all the images, and the only thing I didn't use was the scarf. And then for this final penguin, I'm putting him on some foam tape to pop him up a little. And that was pretty much it for the card front. The only other thing I did was add some Wink of Stella clear to the top of the mountains on the snow and on the scarf and bow tie of the penguins and the polar bear, and just add a little bit on the tip of the other hills. For the inside of the card, I stamped the additional sentiment from the stamp set. It says "Let it snow," and I'm using my black licorice ink again, and I'm just going to stamp it on the inside like so. And then I used 2 more images from the stamp set. It's 2 snowflakes, and I just adhere them to my stamping block and stamp a number of them around the sentiment. And that's it for my card for today. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you with card number 2. Thank you. Bye.